Girls are weighed down by restrictions, boys with demands. Two equally harmful disciplines. This was a question from 2023 in the general essay paper. Now, UPSC often asks this kind of gender related topics. So, if you want to try this kind of topics, you better have proper conceptual understanding of gender. Gender and patriarchy are part of the syllabus, like in the social issue segment of the general studies have women's issues. But just not viewing this as women's issue may be a better thing, because when we say, the gender and patriarchy, it is not about women alone. First, let me give you a mentioning about patriarchy here. Patriarchy is all about rigid, stereotypical expectations from men and women. And the men's jobs and women's jobs have been separately divided, and men's so-called jobs are considered superior and women's jobs are considered inferior. And women who do the so-called men's jobs like driving or showing some kind of aggressive behavior are appreciated, and men who are comfortable doing the so-called women's jobs like cooking and household responsibilities are often ridiculed and made fun of. So, patriarchy is all about this. So, the statement here clearly shows the patriarchy restricts women and demands more from men. So, that's again two very rigid kind of expectations. So, you have to understand this central point. Then from day-to-day life and from historical things, you can draw your examples of the same. Women are just expected to take household responsibilities and married off early, even if they are good in studies. Men, even if they are not good in studies, are pushed towards careers which they may not be able to perform. All these things you can bring in. Now, about the catchy introduction, I think you could start with this movie Dangal, where Mahavir Phogat decided that his two girls who showed that aptitude deserves a chance to be fighters. So he was actually deviating from the accepted path and paving a way for his girls. So you could use this and say that in a world